the name of the countries, the thing is that when we are speaking to different political analysts and constitutional experts throughout the day, the opinions that are emerging are a little different. They are, a section of people feel that there doesn't need to be a name change because the change is already enshrined in the constitution. And there is a differing view. There's another view that says that no, we need to have a we need to have a change. We need to have a change through a form of specific form of legislative action known as the constitutional amendment. Now, before we go on to the details of how it can be changed, we need to understand that the Constitution of India carries both the names India and Bharat. Article 1 of the Constitution of India says that India, that is Bharat, shall be a union of states. So, in effect, it makes a mention of both names. So you have, people like Shashi Tharoor, who has served as a former Under Secretary General of the United Nations, saying that, both these names are official. But you also have constitutional experts like PDT Achari, who has served as the Secretary General of the Lok Sabha, saying that officially we are known as India. We are not known as Bharat. So the United Nations identify us as India. So if we are to call ourselves Bharat, then there needs to be a constitutional amendment. The procedure of a constitutional amendment is such that both houses of parliament, the Lok Sabha and the Rajya Sabha, will have to pass this resolution, this amendment, and it has to be in a 2/3 majority. So that is how we can change the name if we have to. This is one view. The other view is that there is no need to change the name because both the names are enshrined in the constitution. So we've been hearing a lot about the basic structure doctrine, and a section of people feel that changing the name of the country will touch upon the basic structure doctrine. Now, the basic structure doctrine is basically an edict, is basically a part of the common law. The common law is the law that Commonwealth countries like India, Pakistan, and other countries that were once colonized by the United Kingdom follow after their independence. The basic law doctrine basically says that that the constitution of a sovereign state has certain characteristics that cannot be erased by its legislature, which means that there are certain parts of the constitution which no amendment in the parliament, no amendment by the legislature can change. So a viewpoint that has emerged while we're discussing about the changing of the name to Bharat is whether this touches on the basic structure doctrine. Now, from the experts that we spoke to, they seem to be of the opinion that this does not touch upon the basic structure doctrine. So yes, there is a way to amend the name, but we are differing on the way to amend the name from India to Bharat. So do we really need to change the name of our country from India to Bharat, or do we have an immediate need to do so? Well, again, political analysts are looking at the move, and they see that the current dispensation, the Bharatiya Janata Party led Modi government, has been, in some sense or the other, been advocating this name change in subtle and not so subtle ways in the last few years. If you look at the standpoint of the ideological parent of the BJP, the Rashtriya Swayamsevak Sangh, you will see that the RSS has almost always identified India as Bharat and never as India. They feel that Bharat is a term that India should be known as, and India is a colonial baggage that we carry. In fact, 3 days ago, last Friday, at a rally, at a meeting in Guwahati, RSS chief Mohan Bhagwat had made a pitch for a change from India to Bharat. And if you also look into the ideologies of the RSS, they have always prominently celebrated the name Bharat. They have also advocated the need for an Akhand Bharat, and unified Bharat that has parts of Pakistan or Bangladesh or Nepal into the geographical space of India. Within the BJP also, some chatter has happened on this front. Last year in December, the BJP's parliamentarian from Lok Sabha member from Anand, Mitesh Bhai Patel, had asked a question in the parliament uh, uh, wanting to know why have we not moved ahead with this name change. His opinion was that we are carrying a colonial legacy that reminds us of our slavery, and that the name India was a nomenclature that was given to us by the East India Company. So he had strongly advocated that we need to let go of the name. So if you look at it politically, there has been a ground that has been built up over the last few years. Now the Congress has been accusing the BJP of bringing this at this point of time, keeping in mind the upcoming elections in the 2024, in 2024, the Lok Sabha elections in 2024, and also because the opposition alliance has decided to name each other, and also because the opposition alliance had decided to name itself the India Alliance. So you've had like Arvind Kejriwal questioning, if we had called ourselves Bharat, what would have BJP called this country as then? So you see, this is a political this has now moved on to a political slugfest, and the accusation on the BJP currently is that it has decided to change the name of our country, keeping in mind political considerations.